What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of 2 for 2, your sports podcast for the culture, by the voice of the culture. I'm your host, Quis, and I'm here as always with my brother Nelly. We back with another episode for you guys today, man. It's season 3, episode 68. Enjoy it. Nelly, my brother, how you doing?
Feeling good, man. It's almost that time, almost Thanksgiving. Ready to get these last couple of days of work. Nah, probably my least favorite, honestly. But
Oh, wow.
yeah. But get to eat some food, be around the family. So yeah.
So what's over? What you got? What's your list?
Oh, Christmas is over for sure.
Christmas is first.
Yeah.
You like Halloween more than you like Thanksgiving?
I mean,
does that count?
I don't really count Halloween after a certain age, but
So what do you count? What holidays am I forgetting?
Honestly, Christmas and Thanksgiving is all I really like. What else is there? New Year's. I mean, New Year's could be over it unless you want to.
You said last, so it kind of threw me off. I was like,
I mean, for me, I can understand everyone else, but for me personally, it's I don't really have that big of a family for Thanksgiving, so it's like just having Sunday dinner with the ain't nothing different, just some extra food,
right?
Just some extra food on the table, and family with the same people that I've had dinner with all my life.
That's how it is. That's definitely how it is for me too. I'm like, we just
Christmas. I'm more in the spirit, decorations, Christmas music, cookies, presents, all that.
Already?
I don't, but it'll be back up when I get back for Thanksgiving. Going to Florida, so when I get back, I'm gonna throw the tree up.
Hey, that's lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A good time,
man. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so hey, where there's Thanksgiving, there's food, there's family, and there's sports, football especially. So first, man, let's go ahead. Looking back to this past week, man, we got our one word little segment here.
Oh God,
hey man,
fail
these are
this
good.
One this week.
These are good names and stuff. All right.
It's not even about that. It's just I was kind of busy, wasn't really locked into every single game this week. So
hey, sorry, I kept it.
See what I got for you.
I picked the ones that you would know. That's what I do. That's what I do. I try to help you out. You ready? All right. So we got Jameis Winston.
Pastor. Does that boy just be preaching every time he step on the field? He got some type of sermon for us. He gonna say the good word. And I mean, hey, he got it done in the snow.
And
God blessed him for some snow and a W. What more can you say, man?
Well,
God bless Jameis Winston.
He said that was his first time ever playing in the snow. In his career.
I can believe that.
He was out from Alabama. I was like, okay, touche.
And then he was in Tampa,
then he went to Florida.
And then New Orleans. So,
hey man, my boy got a W.
Go to the AFC North. You're gonna see some snow.
Shout out to Jameis, man. White Josh Allen right there.
Yeah.
Hey, in the elements too. That's all I'm gonna say. He beat a team that we had in our top 5s.
Yeah, that was then.
All right,
top 5 might be a little different this week.
Oh, okay, we'll go. Okay, we'll get there. Here we go. Next one, Bryce Young. He went toe to toe with Patty.
Promising, I guess.
There you go.
Seeing something from him.
There you go.
So, I mean, hopefully he can tap back into that Bama Bryce Young that we knew coming into the draft. And I mean, look, Carolina's still a mess down there. He still got a lot to figure out, but he's shown some signs since he got back out there. So,
hey, it's almost like he's the number 1 overall pick for a reason. You know?
I mean, you'll take the positive signs as they come, but sure you want a little bit more if you're Carolina fans.
Yeah, they got.
I mean, I guess it's something. I guess it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely promising. He looks good moving forward. He had a good game against the Chiefs. I mean, almost gave him a chance to win it. But you know how that goes. The Chiefs don't lose those types of games, it seems. Sorry. I got a good one for you. Devontae Turpin. Look at it. Yes, sir.
Ball buster. And just go down. Just go down. Even when the Cowboys win, they somehow find a way to lose. We had it right there, man. A chance to jump into the top 5 of the draft, and we blew it.
The way it went.
We blew it.
The way it went. It's all right. It's all right. I got a good one for you.
Insane play, man. I mean, I will say, like, the actual play was ridiculous. He hit that NCAA spin, and he was gone. So that game took like 5 years off my life. That was a roller coaster of a fourth quarter, I tell you.
Hey, man. Shout out to the Cowboys getting the W, man. Nell with another loss on his record. Appreciate it. Baker Mayfield. I got to hear it. MVP. I got the word for you. You see it. Go ahead. You can say it. Listen. It's my good ear.
Okay.
Really, bro?
You want me to like come up with
That's
some...
the first thing that came to mind?
Yeah, like you beat the Giants, okay? Congrats, man. You want a cookie? We're out here trolling Tommy DeVito, a backup that just got in there. Cool. You want cool? I'll give you cool. If that's better than okay, I'll give you cool.
Why are you a hater?
I'm not hating. I'm just like, what do you want from me?
I wanted a better word than that.
Give me like a better game to talk about. Game was so bad I didn't even bother with the highlights. But that's cool. That's cool that you got the dub.
We're going to move on to our power rankings.
Already? I said you got nothing else for me?
You just ruined it.
My bad, yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
I think he might be tired.
You spend on that. I like that.
Hey, man. It's hard to win 3 straight Super Bowls. Bro's been playing into February. Last, 4 or 5 years.
Breaking down?
Catches up. Takes a toll on us, you know? Takes a toll on you. So
where would you say he is right now in like quarterbacks this season?
I mean, if we're just specifically talking this season,
like just pure like play this season,
he might not be. He's certainly still top 10. He might not be top 5 though. If we're just going off this season alone. It's not all his fault. I mean, he's had a bunch of injuries at receiver. Offensive line's been garbage. So, I mean, the fact that he can deal with, you know, his best weapons being hurt, Pacheco's been out, says a lot about, you know, him and what he can do in a down year. But sometimes you need a year to reset. Can't win every year. It's tiring.
I mean, hey, they still getting it done. So, as weird as it is, they still getting it. They pulling it off. So, I like what you said, though. That says a lot about him if this is a down year. You know, that this is what you do in a down. You playing kind of
He's a survivor.
By your standard.
He's a survivor. Let's go with that one.
We got to do our top 5 now.
I'm upset you haven't. I'm upset, like, out of these last couple of weeks, like, you haven't, like, said Jared McCain. Like, you haven't given me that option. It's pretty weird.
Do you want me to... What?
It's not about what you want. It's not about what you would say. It's about what I would say.
What do you have to say?
It doesn't matter because you didn't ask.
But now I want to know because I feel like you're excited to say something about the guy that plays for the 2 and what?
Shut up, yo. We got 3 wins. Don't play us like that.
3-9, 10, 3-12, 13?
13.
Oh, okay. 3-13. And you want to say a word about them. Can I say a word about Jared McCain? Ask me.
What you think about Jared McCain?
What I think about him?
Yeah. Or if you want to give one word.
Oh, okay. A word. This is hard.
It's not that hard for me, but I can understand why it would be for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the best word, but it's the first word. I would say intriguing.
I was gonna say goat.
No, I don't know how you said that. Y'all are 3-13.
It happens.
What goat-like thing has he done?
Scored 20 in like
it It's I want to have a conversation about the
Had like the most
NBA
points in like his
success.
first couple of starts since Michael Jordan. I don't know. Good stuff.
Okay, nice. Congratulations. It
Give
has
me
led to
something.
much success. It's led to much success.
It will lead to success. Just wait.
So that 5
Fun
is
fact: this is
McCain.
not the first Sixers. First time the Sixers have started 3-13 and found a way into the playoffs. So it can happen. If it happened before, it can happen again. Don't worry about us. We're
I'm
good.
not as hopeful as you. That's all I can say.
I wouldn't expect anyone to be, but I know more about basketball than you, so of course you would think that, and
What do you know?
I would know that that's not the case, but
You know more about the Sixers.
I know more about basketball in general. Like,
So what do you know about that's what's going to help you know that your team is okay?
we just got to get healthy. That's all.
The problem with that is that y'all can't get healthy because y'all have 2 players that are not healthy.
We just need PJ. I'm
Are
sorry.
you done with Embiid?
I'm not done, but it's not great. Be surprised if he plays more than
McCain,
30 games this
Maxey,
year.
and Paul George can get it done for
That's
you?
all I need. That's all I need. We'll make a move at the deadline.
For what?
A shooter.
Who?
You'll see. God damn.
Dante DiVincenzo?
Don't let us get him.
He's definitely not going to do anything for y'all.
He'll probably get me a nice 25 against the Knicks. I'll take it. If he only wants to hoop against the Knicks, I'll take it.
Your team's in shambles.
Okay. You keep thinking that.
Would you like to speak on do you have anything else to say about your Sixers? Go ahead. Have the floor.
Nah, we'll say that for later.
You sure? Yeah. Jared McCain, GOAT.
I got lots to say.
Way to go. I would love to hear what you have to say after following up what you just said.
He's going to take us to the promised land. The Eminem show. That's what we on now. Out goes the process, in comes the Eminem show. So we're good.
I love that you do this to yourself. It makes it so much easier for me to joke with you moving forward.
Nothing to joke
That's
about.
All.
Serious hoops.
That team in Philly is
serious hoops.
Far from serious when it comes to hooping right now. Your boy Maxey is starting to get the stinky title now too. Y'all clearly only have space for one guy to just go out and do that.
Brother just came back from a hamstring. Like, damn. Can he get a second? He just had 23, 26 the game before. Like, didn't the Yankees lose in the World Series?
Don't worry about that part. Worry about the NY part.
Oh, okay.
Just the NY. The bane of your existence.
I don't think so.
Okay. You know what I told you yesterday?
I don't.
I said, you will never know peace if the Knicks win a championship this year.
And what did I tell you? What did I respond to you with?
I don't remember. I put my phone down. I didn't read anything else you said.
It looks like I'm gonna know peace for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. Can you do your power rankings, bro?
Power rankings,
You're
here
trying to troll me. Yeah, that's where we are. Bad, you got us off topic.
I mean, you started. You started.
Man stopped the segment for Jared McCain. Why would I ask you about that? I don't want to know what you think about him at all. Nobody wants to know. None of us care.
I've had a rough year. All right, let me talk about something that makes me happy. God damn.
I gave you Turpin, man. That's it.
That shit didn't make me happy.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
We're gonna go our power rankings pretty much the same as last week. I'm gonna keep the Lions at 1. I'm gonna keep the Bills at 2. I'm thinking about shaking it up a little bit, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Eagles at 3.
You joined me. Welcome.
I did. Saquon looks fantastic. I can't deny that. When Philadelphia is good, They always dominate the trenches, offensive line, moving everyone, making holes for Saquon, defensive line getting stops. Secondary's been great with those two rookies. So really nothing to complain about on both ends with that team. And 7 in a row, they look scary. So yeah, I'll take them at 3 right now and put the Chiefs. I'll keep the Chiefs at 4 just because, I mean, look, they keep finding a way to win games. And at the end of the day, it's all about wins and losses. So they keep winning, but the way they're winning it's worrisome a bit when you thinking about long term in terms of, winning a Super Bowl. And then number 5, I'm a bit torn, but I think I want to put my Ravens back in there. I think I want to put the Ravens back in there.
My Ravens.
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to jump off the Steelers bandwagon too quickly, but it's like interchangeable. Like they like 5-6 for me right now, and a nasty loss to the Browns, albeit Thursday night division game in the snow. But I'm gonna put my Ravens there for right now. For right now.
What are you doing with this My Ravens thing? What are you trying to do? You doing that jinx stuff you normally do?
Why not? Why can't they be my Ravens? Every other team is my team when I put them in my power rankings. So why can't the Ravens be?
That's not the case.
My Bills, my Jets, my this, my that. Like,
I didn't say that. Walt said those are your Jets.
You said it too.
After Walt said.
So why can't these be my Ravens?
They come.
That's
you
my
need
5.
you need all the good luck you
I'm
can
rocking
have.
with.
Okay, I like your 5. It's very close to my 5. Same 1 through 4. Lions,
Okay.
Bills, Eagles, Chiefs. So 5th is where I threw a curveball at you guys.
Yo, please don't tell me you're about to put that team in there.
Yes, I am. Give me Green Bay.
Nasty.
At 5.
I know it.
I'm sold on them, man. Josh Jacobs was the missing piece. They got enough at receiver. Christian Watson got to catch the ball, but I mean, he's still a big play threat. Jordan Love is Jordan Love. The defense, I mean, Xavier McKinney, 7 picks? I think he's tied for the NFL league. I mean, he's taking that secondary to another level. Why not? We've entered a new contender to the NFC. Enter Jordan Love. Enter Jordan Love. I'm telling you, a team that's played the Eagles before, they played the Lions. I mean, they played these teams tough historically. Why not?
I just wouldn't take them over the Ravens.
I mean, my Ravens.
I mean, if we're ranking NFC teams, like for sure, right after, I think Lions, Eagles, throw Minnesota in there too.
I'm switching it up.
Now you switching it up.
That my Ravens defense is concerning. I told you last week I wasn't as concerned. I'm more concerned. Justin Herbert.
I laid out all the concerning issues for you last week.
And I just said, I watched it again, and I'm now on the same wavelength as you. I'm concerned. You a couple drops away from a loss, or not drops away from a loss. I love Harbaugh, but I mean, this Chargers team not supposed to be not with them weapons, like you said, right? That was your word.
I feel it.
I don't see that from the Packers right now. I don't. Now, the Ravens have a good opportunity, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Before we move on to look ahead, you mentioned Saquon Barkley, man. He's been taking over. I mean, he had what was it, 255 or something crazy like that, total yards. I mean, is he getting enough love, man? Should he be in the MVP conversation?
Yeah, I think he's certainly. I mean, like, I understand this is like the award is pretty much quarterback driven. 12 of the last 15 MVPs have been the quarterbacks of a number 1 seed. The last 7 straight MVPs have been the quarterback on the number 1 seed in any conference. So it just seems like it's a quarterback award. But I mean, if we're being honest, like I think other than Josh Allen, I think Josh Allen would get some consideration. I think he's the betting favorite right now. But you could easily have like a dud, a game, especially with Josh. He's been turning the ball over a bit more frequently lately than than earlier in the season. He could have a couple bad games here and there. Lamar was kind of hot on the MVP streak until the Steelers game. I mean, I would say the two best players in NFL this season have been at the running back position. I would say Derrick Henry and Saquon have been, without a doubt, probably the most important pieces. Now, obviously, I think Lamar Jackson probably definitely the most important piece on the Ravens. But I mean, Derrick Henry, he had 195 last night or some crazy amount. Like he's been balling. Saquon's been amazing. He's on pace to break the single season rushing record. He's already broken his own season high record for rushing yards in a season. First year out of New York, so that's great for him. He's had a bunch of games close to 200. Now he finally breaks the 200-yard mark. So you think about what both teams been able to do running the football and kind of how that's been the identity of their team. And that's kind of gotten them to the place where they can have these top records in the league. So, I mean, I think if you ask me, I think Saquon right now should be, I think Josh, that one against the Chiefs for Josh Allen kind of really thrusted him to the top of the MVP conversation. But I mean, I think we're thinking of like the eye test, the numbers, plus the big performances on Sunday night, having a top record. I think Saquon, me personally, should probably be number one. Is it going to happen? Probably not. He'll probably need to actually break the single season record. Eagles might need to jump the Lions to get the number one seed for it to all happen. Like I said, Josh and Lamar probably need to have a stinker or two in between to kind of help his odds. But I mean, to me, I think week in and week out, he's probably been the most explosive, consistent, and dominant player on the offensive end for any team this year. And Derrick Henry right behind him.
I mean, he definitely deserves to be in the conversation. I mean, what he's doing, what he's done for that Eagles offense. I mean, a team that was always a pretty good run team. They look even crazier, right? Like it's nothing to just see, boom, first play out the half, Saquon 70-yard touchdown. Like we've seen it time and time again where the Eagles might look like they're reeling. Boom, Saquon breaks a touchdown. Like it's happening with like clockwork.
Cowboys can barely get 70 yards rushing in a game.
Hey, he gets 70 a carry. That's crazy. So, I mean, he definitely deserves to be in it. I mean, like you said, MVP seems like it's a quarterback award at this point. But I do agree with what you're saying about him and Derrick Henry being the best two players in football, especially, I mean, Derrick Henry, he's not even the main option on that team. We just talked about, it's Lamar, and we see games where they go away from Derrick Henry. Then he got to break a run and remind him, the Eagles can do the same thing at times. And then Saquon's like, hey, don't forget, you got me right here. And whether it's the pass game, the run game, I mean, he's a different monster right now. Like,
and both teams are playing at their best when those two are getting their touches and doing what they do best.
Yeah, it's very easy to equate their team success with the amount of touches both players are getting, right? I mean, we saw that Bengals game, Ravens were trying to lose, and Derrick Henry wasn't getting the rock. Overtime, what does he do? Game break. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are two game breakers. That's simple as that. So, hey, hopefully the NFL does something right for once.
If there was ever a year for a quarterback to not win the MVP, this is the year.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow might be the best quarterback
statistically best
statistically this year, but team record's garbage. Like I said, you got Lamar and Hurts, but arguably the running back has been the more important piece for those two teams this year. Now, like I said, the only quarterback really kind of in it for me is Josh Allen. Signature win against the Chiefs. But you also had that dud against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens earlier this year. I'm not sure if they have any other big marquee matchups. The Bills the rest of the way, but I mean,
take a
he's in
signature
there.
performance.
So
yeah. But hey, man, shout out to Saquon, man.
Those would be my top three.
Shout out to Saquon. Shout out to Derrick Henry. Perfect segue, man. This week on Sunday, we get the Eagles. We get the Ravens. Hey, man, this is a powerhouse game right here, right?
Wish I was on Thursday.
That would have been a good Thursday game, but you don't want them on a short rest. You want this game.
They need to flex. They need to start flexing out. Have the option to flex out Thanksgiving games. Like, I get the tradition.
What game don't you want to see?
I don't want to see any of them, to be honest.
Some good ones.
Who are the Lions playing? You don't even know. So that tells me right there that the game must not be.
I think it's the Bears.
Then come on, yeah.
I think it's the Bears. I gotta look.
Whatever. It is the Bears, but like, that's whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's whatever.
I mean,
Packers Dolphins has some potential with Tua being back and playing well. Cowboys Giants, like, I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna watch a movie. Might be on my PlayStation, or I might already be taking a nap from all the food I'm eating. But I will not be watching the Giants and Cowboys. Great. I will not be ruining my Thanksgiving like that. Sorry.
Hey, man, it's okay. I mean, I agree with you on the flex option. I mean, these are two of the top three defenses in the NFL, right? I think, what is it? 1 and 2 in total rushing or in run defense. So the Eagles are, oh no, I lied. The Eagles are first in rushing on offense. The Ravens are second in rushing. Meanwhile, the Ravens have the number 2 run defense in the league. And you got the Eagles that have the number 7, and they're both top 3 in total offense, man. Juggernaut battle.
It's gonna be a
juggernaut battle. Can they beat the Eagles, man? Can they stop them? Because the Eagles are hot right now.
Where's this game
about that
at?
Ravens defense. It is in Baltimore.
Well, being in Baltimore does help a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking the Eagles right now.
Are you?
Obviously, I think at home, Lamar and Derrick Henry can get it done. But with the way the defense is struggling, it just wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles went in there and handled business.
Ravens are favored by 3.
Rightfully so, as the home team. And obviously, they're a contender in their own right. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Something about the Eagles team this year. When you got Saquon that can just pop off for big play at any given moment, and then you still got Jalen Hurts to worry about with AJ and Devontae Smith and his crew, and the offensive line's playing a lot better. It's just a really solid team top to bottom. So
it's gonna be a battle. I think I'm with you, man. I'm
certainly gonna make for a great game. And hey, like I said, I can't remember a running back duel I've looked forward to like this in a while.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a great battle.
We always talk about the quarterback duels, but you got us a good old fashioned running back duel here.
What do you see? You got both guys getting over 100? Could we see that?
I feel like, I mean, that would be nice. That's wishful thinking. But I just feel like when you have these marquee matchups that are so hyped up with two guys that are just putting up insane numbers, how often do we get both of them actually like putting up like superstar numbers? Like, especially, like you said, both teams are top 10 against the run. Going to be a lot of emphasis on stopping those two guys specifically. Easier said than done, but obviously both teams have been pretty good against the run all year. So it wouldn't surprise me if one, ended up getting under 100. But I would be kind of surprised if both of them broke out for big games. I hope that happens. I'd love to see it as a fan, but it's like when you get two NBA superstars going against each other. You hope both can drop 30 or 40, one of them got 15 or 20.
Speak
Just
for
never
yourself.
works out. Just never works. All right, yeah. Like I'm speaking in general.
Generally, my team has all of our stars get 25 plus.
No, they don't, bro.
Brunson and
Don't make me look up game logs where Brunson has scored like 16. Like that's just pointless. Like you tried to play me when I just brought up just a simple fact that when you get two two marquee stars hooping, a lot of times they don't both bring it. One is gonna have a down game. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
it's usually the one on your team.
Okay. We're
Go
not
ahead, my
talking
fault.
about
My
we're
fault,
not
bro. My
talking
fault.
about our teams, Keith.
My
We're
fault.
talking
My fault.
about the league in general.
Your
So
Ravens. We're talking
so
about your
move on.
Ravens versus the Eagles, right?
My Ravens versus your Eagles.
When did I become an Eagles fan?
Come on, man. I saw you had the pom-poms out a couple weeks ago when you put them in your top 5.
Wow. You edited it out though. Come on,
Is that
bro.
hat green?
Hey, you know they're having like a 50 Cent party out here? Like 50 Cent hosted party.
You gone?
I got my ticket.
Okay.
You wanna know what the title of the party is?
Nah.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
The Yo's versus the Junk.
Ha!
I swear. I swear
Yeah.
that's what they call it. Bro, it's the official after party from the game, bro. I swear. Hosted by 50 Cent.
Yeah, you got to pull up and let me know what that's
I
about.
might swing through for y'all. I might swing through. But hey,
Even if
man,
it's just 10 minutes.
5. I might not make it out if I stay any longer. I'm rolling with the birds too, though. I'm gonna roll with the birds.
I know you are.
I mean, right? Look, that Ravens defense has me concerned. As simple as that. I think one way or another, Saquon's gonna impact the game. I could see it being a big in the past game type of game. But I also say, I mean, this is one of those games that to me is like it's a needle mover. Whoever wins this one might go on to that. Might be who makes it to the Super Bowl in their respective conferences. Whoever loses this game, it could have bad implications for you, especially depending on how it goes. But I'm definitely excited. Usually when I pick the Eagles to do stuff, though, they don't do it. But no, this is not a permanent. Like this is not a purposeful reverse jinx either. I'm not.
What can I say?
I don't like what you're doing. I don't like what you're doing. My Ravens don't deserve that. But
I'll keep it to
we got
the Bucks,
another good one. No. We got another good game, and it's on Thanksgiving. Nell talked about it a little bit earlier. But we got the Dolphins versus the Packers, my newly placed 5th overall ranked Packers, man. I think this one has a chance to be a good one. Do you think the Dolphins, is this game an opportunity for the Dolphins to show that they're legit? They've been playing a lot better since Tua's been back. And if so, do you feel like they actually can win this game?
I certainly think they got a chance to win it. Legit in what way? Like, I mean, I guess if they win, if
they be in the wild card.
If they win that game, they'll be 6-6. So, like, yeah, I guess they're still a threat to getting the wild card, but we all know how that ended last year with Tua going on the road in the playoffs for the first round and likely having to go to Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Buffalo, or Kansas City. Not going well for him. So in terms of the rest of the season, I mean, look, he's played fantastic since he came back. Shout out to the guy that dropped Jalen Waddle in one of my fantasy leagues. I got on that as soon as I saw that, even before Tua got back. And that's finally paying off for me, so appreciate that. But, I mean, yeah, look, Tua is a solid quarterback. Got weapons around him. We know what that Miami offense did last year. They've kind of not been able to replicate that, but Tua is starting to pick it up. Packers, like you said, they've been playing good football, running the football. When Jordan Love's healthy, they're a different team, so should make for a solid game. But I'm not really worried about the Dolphins, to be honest with you.
Wow. Okay.
So, I mean, it's a chance for them to get closer into the wild card picture, but that's about it. If they win, I won't be on here saying they can make a deep run or they're going to shock somebody.
If they win, you won't.
No.
What if it's a dominant?
Doesn't matter.
You know, 2 is 0-7 in games where it's under 45 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. And guess where it won't be over 45 degrees come wild card weekend?
It won't be that this weekend either. Well, Thursday. Not in Green Bay, it won't.
So
there's your answer from me.
So yeah, he's been hot. Last 4 games since he came back? 5 games? So
5, yeah. He's number 1 in passer rating.
He's about
He's
to
on
cool
like
down
1
now.
pick.
About
Hey,
to
we'll
cool
see.
down.
I just think, I don't know. I feel like the Packers, adding Josh Jacobs, like I said earlier, like that's a different dimension. They had Aaron Jones before, but Josh Jacobs looks. I mean, Aaron Jones looks really good in Minnesota as well, but Josh Jacobs just looks like he's a perfect fit for this roster.
Third in the league in rushing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like this, he's legit. And Matt LaFleur, he's one of those guys, right? The Packers, they sometimes they have that Sean McVay-esque offense, that Niners-esque offense where it's just everybody's open and everything's working. So I think, it'll be a good game. I think it'll be fun. Tyreek Hill on Thanksgiving will be fun. Waddle, like you said, those weapons, it'll make for a good game. But until Tua does it, I'm not rocking with him. But he has been playing well. Much, much better. Last game I wanted to look at, man, a good old-fashioned AFC North rivalry. Steelers and the Bengals taking on each other. This is one of those games now that despite the record for the Bengals, we know what this game means for the two teams playing. I mean, who do you feel has the upper hand in this? Even with the Bengals kind of reeling, Steelers just came off of a loss. Where you standing?
I'll take the team that plays defense. Bengals it's just not the year for them. I mean, look, maybe a miracle can happen and they can win their last 5 games and have a outside chance of getting a wild card spot. But look, it's not looking good.
They're cooked if they lose.
Yeah, like you said,
season's over.
Burrow's played great, but Steelers coming off a loss as well. They'll probably be a lot more locked in and dialed in, especially on the defensive end, which doesn't spell well for Burrow. Not necessarily sure his record versus the Steelers, but I feel like the Steelers always
they
do a
split
number.
The last season that he played.
I feel like the Steelers pass rush always does a number on that offensive line. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers in this one. They are what their record says. They are 4-7. Burrow will come out and maybe have a nice game if he's not under pressure all game, and they'll probably make a game out of it. But I see the Steelers getting back to running the football and making plays defensively and getting back in the win column.
Hey man, like George Pickens said, it was just the elements. If it won't snow, the Browns win the one. They won't good. Down week for them. Thursday night game. Our resident Steelers fan, Walt, is not a fan of Thursday night games to begin with. I talked to Tim. I asked him what he thought about the game. He told me it's a Thursday night game. That's all I can tell you. And they lost. But I think they get more. I think they lock in. I expect a big game from Burrow. I expect a big game from Jamar Chase. But I also expect, to your point, Joe Burrow to be under a lot of pressure and to make some mistakes. I always say it, man. The Steelers are going to take the ball away from you 2 times. You got to bank them. It happens every game. So it'll just depend. And the Bengals don't play any defense, like you said. The Steelers are much, much better when they run the ball. Much, much better when Najee Harris is involved. Much, much better when they can use that play in the play action pass to take deep shots of George Pickens. That's when they look really good. They got to get back to that to win. I think they will. So I'm going to rock with, I'm going to rock with the Steelers as well. And we picked the same teams all this whole time.
2 for 2.
Yes, sir. Hopefully you pick them. Don't pick them for your pick them. Well, man, I did feel bad earlier. I didn't let you talk about Jared McCain. I don't ask you about your team. You know, I get on here. I told you my Knicks was doing great. You know, Karl Anthony Towns is the best big man in the NBA. Jalen Brunson, top 3-point guard in the NBA. OG Anunoby is Kawhi Leonard. I've told y'all that several times. I've given y'all all of that, put it out in front of you, and I let you make what you wanted of. But I don't get to ask you, man, how you feeling right now? You're 3-13 Sixers. I want to know what you feel. How you feel about the reports. The people want to know, man. The Maxey and Embiid scuffles. You know, the Jared McCain
There was no
TikToks.
scuffle, yo. Stop promoting that fake garbage. There was no scuffle.
It's your team, brother. Go ahead. It's your team. You let me know. I'm here. The floor is yours.
Personally, I think we're fine. I think we're right where we want right where we want to be. I think we just tricking the league right now. Like, we letting y'all think shit's sweet. And then
you set yourself up, man.
I'm just saying. But look,
why would you say this?
Honestly, it's not looking great. And I don't know if this season it'll ever look great. But I refuse to believe that this team will not be participating in the playoffs. I just refuse to believe that. Now, every loss that we take, it seems more and more unrealistic. But I've seen a Sixers team be 3-13 before and find a way to make the playoffs. I'm not saying they'll win a championship this year. I think that conversation is kind of dead. I just don't know. I don't know if Embiid will ever be right ever again in his career, to be honest with you. And
the bar is low. The bar is very low.
How's the bar low? I just said they're not going to win a championship. And Embiid.
That's what I'm saying. But you went from championship aspiration. This was a team that you came on here with Paul George, and we had a conversation.
Was I wrong to think so?
I didn't say that.
Okay, then. So it's like.
But now you're talking about, we'll make the playoffs, and that's cool. If y'all make the playoffs, y'all should be expected to go on.
Brother, you said the record. We're 3-13. Like, and if you just let me finish what the hell I was going to say, like.
I just know you. I just know. Go ahead.
It's just not how you win a championship. You gotta build winning habits throughout the season, and it doesn't just pick up overnight. Like I said about Embiid, that's really the championship part of it that I think takes us out of it. I just don't think he's ever really going to be healthy. I don't think the knee can hold up for NBA basketball anymore. Like when Yao Ming injured his foot the last time in the playoffs against the Lakers, and then he tried to come back the next year and play, and then he just had to retire because the shit just wasn't going to hold up anymore. He was just going to continue to get hurt. I feel like we're at that point with Embiid. Like, we've seen the best of Embiid at this point. I sincerely hope I'm wrong, but like the knee stuff it seems like it's just going to be a constant thing for the rest of his career. And if that's the case, I've always said Embiid has never been the type to kind of play through pain and go above and beyond and perform like a superstar when he's dealing with issues. Like, he's not going to have a flu game. Like, he will give you 2 points if he has the flu. Now, with that being said, like, the process is on its way out, and we got the Eminem show coming in. It's not where we wanted to be this year, but I got to take it for what it is. So, my championship aspirations are over. Can't have a snitch in the locker room and think that we're going to have the chemistry and camaraderie to go on a deep playoff run. It's just little things like that to me that just tells me that this team isn't going to win a championship. And it's disappointing, but just trying to look at the positives, man. I've been disappointed all my life when it comes to my team, so disappointing is the norm. And that's all I got to say about the Sixers. But we'll be in the playoffs. I believe that.
Who do you think is the snitch?
My money is, if I had to give 3 candidates, I'm going Eric Gordon, Caleb Martin, Dark Horse, Embiid.
Embiid leaked it himself.
Dark Horse.
I like that.
But top two are definitely Caleb and Eric Gordon.
Why Eric Gordon?
Bro, he's been shooting like shit. And like his minutes have been inconsistent. Like he kind of just gives me like the vet that just like doesn't care, and he's just like, yeah,
like Jeff
Maxie
T.
snapped. Yeah, like Maxie just snapped on Embiid and blah blah blah. Like he just, yeah, it's just crazy here. I don't know why I signed here, but yeah, I don't know. He just give me them vibes. He been a little too quiet. Like you got to worry about the quiet ones. Like he definitely talking to somebody outside. So that's just why I'm on him. I really thought I could like pencil him in for like 2 to 3 threes a game. I've been kind of disappointed that hasn't been the case. But if we make a move at the trade deadline, that's gonna tell me who the snitch is.
I'm still trying to figure out who this move is gonna be for y'all, man.
You'll see.
We will. No wait.
We got picks and contracts to play with. Like, there's a fool out there somewhere. Okay, dudes get traded for a bag of chips every day.
While y'all figure that out, man, just know.
Yeah, bro, I know. Boston's going to win the East again. Like, okay, cool, bro.
Mitchell Robinson back in a couple weeks.
No one cares.
I do. You'll care some. We don't even need him for your guy no more. This is perfect. We can beat your guy with Cat. We good. We might make a move at the deadline.
Ha, ha, ha.
I'm being so serious. And Devo's coming back. But you heard it here first. You'll see Devo in a Knick jersey again this year. No worries. It's time for the pick 'em now. Shout out to you Cowboys. You lost. Nell picked against his team, and they disappointed yet again. He's now 7-5. I'm 9-3 because the Lions handle business. Good pick by me. Smart pick, or not smart pick. Pick by you.
Sorry, just slow down.
No, don't do that because you 7-5. Don't do that because you 7-5. You see how he's trying to deflect because he's in dark water here.
Whatever, yeah.
Now that I have a 2-game lead, I think it's time for me to take some risks, man. So I'm gonna go ahead. You pick.
Taking the Cowboys.
I don't have many. Excuse me.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
You're picking the Cowboys to beat the Giants. You didn't use them already?
You thought I was going to use the Cowboys at any other point earlier this year?
You got it. Okay. That's a pick. You don't like that. You would be mad if y'all lost this game.
I would not.
That's what you said. Haven't you used the Chiefs? I have.
You have. Come on, yeah. You used damn near every team with a winning record. So like,
I was just checking. Oh, here we go. It's a good one. Good one. Opportunity. Hold on. I haven't used them. Easy. This is going to be a tough game. It's a good team that they're going against. They have a winning record. I'm going with the Vikings over the Cardinals. That's going to be a tough game.
I'm gonna take some risk. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I didn't have any risk left, man. What you want me to? I can't pick the Eagles. Oh, I could, but I wouldn't do that. I live in Maryland. That's crazy. I would have picked the Bills, but the Niners, that's no fun. So, I went with the next best game. They're only 3.5 point favorites, so that's a close game.
All right, man, you got it.
I'll see you at the top now.
Whatever.
You have any other words for the people today, man?
Nah, I can go kick rocks.
That's how Nell feels about y'all. With that, that's going to do it for this episode of 2 for 2. It's season 3, episode 68. We appreciate each and every one of y'all that continues to show love, continues to tap in to the videos, and to the Instagram, the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Spreaker. We got content coming out on TikTok as well. The Twitter page tweets out when the new episodes drop. So follow the Twitter page at 2 for 2 Pod. We got you covered, man. Shout out to Nell holding it down on the socials. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like we said, 2 for 2. That's going to do it. We out.